Hey, it's everyone with Pack Crack Fever. It's Tuesday, July 11th, and we got our first Cardsphere mail for the week. So let's get cracking. This first one comes from user Gattaca out of Salt Lake City, Utah. And a little bit spoiler there. We got a foil Inventor's Fair. Very nice foil. I've got a bunch of these on Cardsphere before of the non-foil version, but I think this is the first foil Inventor's Fair I've gotten. So thank you very much, Gattaca. Very happy to add this beautiful foil to my collection. Look at that. Very nice condition. Thank you very much, Gattaca, out of Salt Lake City, Utah. And it's an all Utah day today on Cardsphere. This one's really exciting for me. It comes from GoneRogueGames out of Richfield, Utah. If you follow RogueDeckBuilder on YouTube or Twitter as I do, I've mentioned him before. I get a lot of my spec tips from RogueDeckBuilder. So this is actually his store, and I think I was one of the first ones that he sent, that the store sent cards to. Zach is actually the one that sent this to me on Cardsphere. So very excited to get very nice note. Thanks so much. Hope you enjoy. When I saw who sent it, I let him know that I'm a big fan of the channel, and asked him if I could mention them on the channel. So I got a nice little token here, spirit token from GoneRogueGames. Super cool. And this is oops, hit the camera there. This is my first Meek Stone masterpiece that I've picked up. You know, I like picking up these masterpiece cards. They're beautiful, beautiful condition card, double sleeved, packed well. So thank you very much, GoneRogueGames and Kevin and Zach, RogueDeckBuilder, for the trade. Very happy to see you guys on Cardsphere, and very happy to have received your first trade. And that's it for today. We'll see you later on the week. For Pack Crack Fever, it's Wednesday, July 12th. I got some more Cardsphere mail, so let's get cracking here. This one comes from user Uthanak out of Quebec, Canada. So thank you very much, Uthanak. It looks like top loader kind of bursted through the envelope here. So this is the one time we don't need my trusty scissors. Let's go ahead and pull this open here on the bottom. Looks like it still made it in good shape. Trade number there, Uthanak. And this is, oh yes, this is some other upgrades I did for my Edric deck that I already completed. If you remember, I said I got everything committed so fast I decided to do some upgrades. So this is a Sturmgeist, but also more importantly a Flooded Grove. Very nice condition Flooded Grove. Love the filter lands. Essential for any good EDH deck. So thank you very much, Uthanak out of Quebec, Canada, for the trade. Really appreciate it. And this next one comes all the way, my first trade from Japan, Kanagawa, Japan, from user Kurari, or Kuarai, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that, Kurari, out of Kanagawa, Japan. So I'm very excited. I think my first trade from anywhere in Asia, actually. Glad to have it. And I've actually sent this trader a couple trades, I think 2 already. So very good trader out of Kanagawa, Japan. And this is another masterpiece. This is a chromatic lantern. I'm not sure if I've gotten on here. Yeah, I have gotten some on the Cardsphere. There's a bunch of different ones I'm picking up. Oh, this is a side top loader. That's interesting. Never seen that before. Loading from the side. So we got a very nice chromatic lantern here. If I can get it out of the top loader of the the penny sleeve. Oh, and he threw in a Tarnished Citadel. Thank you very much, Kari. I really appreciate that. That's very nice of you. And I won't struggle with this getting this out on camera lest I damage it. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's in a penny sleeve. It's in a perfect fit, that's why. So as you can see, a beautiful chromatic lantern, very nice condition. Very glad to have this in my collection. Chromatic Lantern is one of those staples you gotta have in your EDH decks. This is going in my my Tesa one though, not in my budget deck. And thank you very much for the Tarnished Citadel. I'll be honest, I've never heard of this card before, but add 1 mana of any color for your mana pool. It does 3 damage. Sounds like a great addition to the Marchesa deck, as I just figured out that I got to try and keep my life down. So that's one that I didn't even know existed. So thank you very much, Kuruai, and also Uzanek for the trades today. And see you later on. Pack Crack Fever again. It's Friday, July 14th, and we got a couple more mail boosters from Cardsphere. This first one comes from Darkside out of Nashville, Tennessee. So let's open this guy up, and thank you very much, Darkside, for the trade and also for the Do Not Bend stamp. I don't know if they read that or pay attention to it, but I appreciate the effort nonetheless. And here's the card. Got here in decent shape. Taped inside the envelope. And this is a foil Paradox Engine. This is for EDH purposes. I must have been out of the loop on Paradox Engine because I did not know the card existed until recently, and then I said, man, I have to have a foil one for EDH because this is an amazing card. Whenever you cast a spell, untap all non-land permanents you control. That is awesome. This is going to go in my Tesa EDH deck, but I mean, I could see there's room for that in just about any commander deck, if you ask me. So thanks, Darkside. Thank you, Darkside, from Nashville. This one's from Tanuki out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Tanuki, I'm just assuming he's referring to the very underrated Tanuki suit from Mario Brothers 3. People will remember the raccoon tail, and they love the raccoon tail. But I like the Tanuki suit, I gotta say. Although the cape is the best Mario upgrade ever, and the one they need to bring back. So Tanuki has sent me a foil Evolving Wilds, also for EDH. I mostly only play EDH these days, so if you watch my channel, you probably noticed I got a lot of stuff for Commander because it's just my favorite format, and I have a pretty cool group of people I play with most of the time. So this was just for that, just because I have an Evolving Wilds, and I saw this art by Andres Rocha, and I said, that is amazing Evolving Wilds art. I want that in foil. So it's just a matter of pimping out the decks with my favorite foils. So these are my Cardsphere hauls for today. See if I can get rid of the light there enough that we can see the cards. So thank you very much, Cardsphere traders, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully, one more. From Pack Crack Fever. It is Saturday, July 15th, and I got the last bit of mail for the week. So we'll open this one first because this one's from Orlando, Florida, and I'm not expecting anything from Cardsphere from Orlando, Florida. So to be honest, I have no idea what's in this. Could be anything. I get so much magic stuff in the mail that I just can't remember. This is, oh yes, I bought this from another trader on I think on Facebook. It's a Sensei's Divining Top, obviously, as you can see. It didn't come from Cardsphere, but I did get a good price on it. So I don't think he sees these videos, so I'll say thank you to that trader. But I didn't ask if he wanted me to mention him. So the next two are from Cardsphere, and they're both from Ontario, Canada. So earlier in the week we had an all Utah day, and today we got an all Ontario, Canada day for Cardsphere mail. So this first one comes from user Brandon Graisley, and when I asked if I could mention his name, he made certain I knew how to pronounce his name. So Brandon Graisley, thank you so much for your trade. I hope I remembered the pronunciation right. And this looks like, oh, these are some more add-ins for my, oh, very nice note from Brandon Grays. That's cool. Enjoy. Hope you have that Renegade Doppelganger by now too. Trade soon, Brandon and Egg. Grazley.ca/games. So thank you very much, Brandon Grazley, for the nice note and for the trades. Oh. Aha, see, now this is a good packer. See, he puts this over there with tabs, so it's easy to, and then he puts a little tab to pull out. Very nice, Brandon Grazley. Thank you so much. I love when people make it easy to get stuff out of the top loader. Excellent trader. And we got an Aether Figment and a Thanos Dream Sower. I think these are extra ones from my other EDH deck. So, and a Mega Man sleeve. That's the first time I've seen a Mega Man sleeve before. That's really cool. Thank you very much, Brandon Grazley. I really appreciate the trade. And this last one comes from I Like Sandwiches, also out of Ontario, Canada. So thank you, I Like Sandwiches. I like the username myself. I too enjoy sandwiches, so it seems this trader and I have something in common. A little bit of spoiler here, nice note. Cards for trade, enjoy the card. Thank you, I love sandwiches, and this is a foil Bitter Blossom. And I had before the foil Bitter Blossom from, what is it, Eventide or Lorwyn? But the foil, I saw the foiling process was a lot nicer on the Modern Masters version. It's just a lot brighter and more colorful. So I sent the other one away in Cardsphere and immediately got committed the replacement one for it. So thank you very much, I Like Sandwiches, and Brandon Grazley for today's mail. And just take a look again at everything we got this week from Cardsphere Trading. Another good week, a lot of great cards. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week on Packer Fever.